recently I asked you to give me your favorite movies on the last blog. So all of you sent in some very, very good movies. So here are just a few of them. From Roverius, best movie, I'll say Quiet Man from 1952. It's about a man of strength, John Wayne, who gave up prize fighting because he found his punches could be lethal. Moving back to his Irish birthplace, he is quickly put into a position to choose between fear or love. Fear of losing control, or defend the love of his life. And then The Terminal, one of my favorites. Why? Unique and intriguing storyline with multiple subplots, very rounded characters and depth that lets you look into each character's past, and great cinematography and compositions of the shots in the scene. I like The Terminal, and recently around that time, Spielberg also did War of the Worlds, which, of the two, I think War of the Worlds is probably my favorite of the two. That one actually got a lot of criticism, which is strange because it was critiqued because of the ending, which, well, the book ended that way, and so did the original classic, so I don't really see how that's a reason not to like the movie. This from MV. I have to say my favorite movie of all time is You've Got Mail. To me, it's such a well-made movie. It's got romance, comedy, drama, and mystery. I enjoy watching Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan interact with each other. Great, great movie. I have to choose between Drive and Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. And if I gouge by how many times I went to the theater to watch each, then it's a tie, 3 times each. Ironically, both of them are slow drama movies, no explosions, no special effects, mostly based on silent, facial, and body language, and of course, great score. Later I'm going to do a top 5 of 2011, and I'll just let you know now, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy is definitely on there, but I'm contemplating if Drive's going to be on there or not. Now this from Syphil 3. I would have to say my favorite movie of the year is Rango. That's an interesting choice, but Rango. Otherwise, I would like to see a review on the first Sherlock Holmes movie, not because it's my favorite, but because I keep trying to convince people that it is, in fact, one of the worst movies ever made. I'm assuming this is the one with Robert Downey Jr., because there have been a lot of Sherlock Holmes movies, but I'll assume it's that one. And actually, the first time I saw it, I was actually rather pleased, probably because the guy who made it, Guy Ritchie, he made Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels a few years ago, then he remade that, but then called it Snatch. And he kept remaking that. It looked like he was going to become one of the worst directors ever, but then he came out with Sherlock Holmes, which I thought, wasn't half bad, and if you go see the second one, that one, I think in some ways is better. It's a very flawed movie, but definitely not one of the worst ever made. So those were all really great responses, really good. I'll be posting another blog soon on a different subject, but I really liked hearing all of y'all's movies, so stay tuned for the next one. I would have to say, for my money, in my opinion, you can't get any better than Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.